Hey guys, it's Mackenzie. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a ship with me video. I'm super excited. I had a pretty good weekend of sales. I did participate in the closet clear out sale and that was successful. So today's Monday. I have everything here that has sold, I believe, since Friday. It might be since Thursday night because I think the last time I shipped was like Thursday afternoon. So yeah, let's go ahead and just get into it. We do have a lot of sales. So starting off, we have a two-piece bundle. The first item is this Cynthia Rowley size 2X 100% boiled wool coat. This is very nice. I normally do not pick up the brand Cynthia Rowley. However, I found this in my local outlet store, so it was only $2. It's, you know, obviously a really nice winter jacket coat, and it's 100% wool. It's a size 2X, so it had several things going for it. So I'm actually going to use one of my large boxes for this. I already have put them all together, so I didn't have to do that on camera. So I already have a sheet of my Duck brand packing paper down in there. I'm going to add the jacket, and then the second piece in the bundle is this Torrid. It's like a baseball t-shirt, really cute. This is also from my outlet, so this was also $2. It's a size 2X, and I like grabbing Torrid basics. They are really good bundle pieces to just kind of elevate a sale, you know, to add in a bundle piece. And this bundle, so I believe she added the two items to a bundle, and I sent her an offer of $65 with discounted shipping, which she did accept, making my net earnings $49.88 and my net profit $45.88. So that was a great bundle. So this is what it looks like before I close it up. We have the jacket on the bottom and then this Torrid blouse on top, and then I will just tape it up. I have my Bandit noiseless tape here. I know they do make cheaper like packing tape, but so many of them are so loud that I would rather pay a little bit more to have the noiseless kind, save a little bit of my sanity. So I add tape there, and then I've mentioned these several times in the past. They are these like priority mail sticker strips, and you just peel off the backing, and then I just place them over the seams, because I don't add tape to every seam. I think that's a little overboard, but I will reinforce them with these. These are free from USPS.com. And then I add the label. Alrighty, so there's our first package. Next up, we have a pair of boots, and these are Steve Madden distress boots. These are called the Colony boots. They are genuine leather, and they do have a little bit of wear. Let me show you before I pack them up. If you can see that to the back heel. And so I did take a little bit of a lower offer on these. When I found them, I was expecting around $40 to $50 for these, because that's what I had sold similar Steve Madden boots for in the past, was around that $40 to $50 mark. But because of the wear on the sole, I did take a little bit lower of an offer at $37, which is so awesome for these, considering I paid $2 for them. The probably around $150 retail, so that's still a pretty good deal, I would say. And there were none in this size. There were no other Colony boots by Steve Madden listed on Poshmark in this size. So that's definitely something that you want to take into consideration when you're pricing something. If you are the only one to have a certain size in something, then you can command a little bit of a higher price because, you know, someone really wants it and you're the only one with their size. I mean, you know, obviously I'm not encouraging you to like raise the price an exorbitant amount, but basically you don't have to take like a low ball or anything is what I'm saying. You kind of have an advantage there, I guess you'd say. It's just important to pay attention to what sizes are available and what styles are available. And basically, if the market is saturated with something, or if it's, if you have, you know, if it's the opposite of saturated and you have something that, I should probably add a label on that, and you have something that would be hard for someone to find, basically. Okay. Next up, we have a Columbia pullover. This is super cute. It is a, oh, did I tell you about the Steve Madden boots? I did tell you that that I sold them for $37. Let me see. So they sold for $37, making my earnings $29.60. I did pay $2, so $27.60 was my net profit on those. Next is this Columbia. It's like a quarter snap up little pullover, super cute with the color blocking gray and pink. Once again, I don't grab all Columbia, but we do have another outlet find here. So the main thing with this was the condition. It's in like phenomenal condition, and so I wasn't going to leave it behind. This whole like snap up fleece style is also very popular with like Patagonia. That's obviously the most desirable brand in this style, but you know, Columbia is also definitely a reputable outdoorsy brand. So I received an offer of $20 for this, which I did accept, making my earnings $16 and my net profit $14. So I'm definitely happy with that. Should I do an envelope or a box? I think this might be just a little big for an envelope, so I'm going to go for a box. This is around the time that I like to start moving some of my winter stuff out. That's why I participated in Closet Clear Out. Just because I don't want to get to, you know, March and April and just have a ton of boots and sweaters left in my closet going into summertime. So around December I start, I really start building it up in October, and then around December is when I start to try to move a lot of it out that hasn't sold quickly. Okay, so this one I forgot to write the, I just wrote the price that it sold for down on it. So let's see here. It's kind of hard to keep everything straight when you're doing this. Okay, so this is, let me write it down. Double check. I actually did double check these labels, so I don't know how I missed that. Okay, so next we have these Anthropologie pajama pants. They're super cute. They are novelty print. They have this like folklore animal print to them. And I ordered these from ThredUp, from their, yeah, just from ThredUp. But they had an undisclosed flaw, so they're missing the drawstring at the waist, which was kind of a bummer. They did say that they were in excellent condition. I didn't know at the time that you could write into ThredUp and tell them about undisclosed flaws, but because these were listed as final sale, but you can email and tell them about undisclosed flaws, which I didn't do on these. And this was actually my first order from ThredUp, so I did pay around, it was like $11 that I paid for these, and they ended up selling for $15. So I basically just made my money back on these, which I'm okay with because, you know, at least I didn't lose money. As long as I made my money back one way or another, that's fine. This is my first order from ThredUp, online sourcing, so I learned a lesson. And they were still functional, actually. They had like an elastic waistband, so you didn't technically need the drawstring. So they're fine. Okay, so next up is this Proenza Schouler rain jacket. How cool is this? So it's like a bubblegum pink color. It has the kind of broken up label on the back, and then these really cool contrast drawstrings at the collar. And this is a designer, Proenza Schouler. She makes very high-end pieces. I don't know how much this jacket was originally. Hundreds of dollars. But it does have some wear to it, which I did see in store. It just has some like kind of grayish markings, I think because it has been worn in the rain before. So obviously I disclosed everything. Let me see, how am I going to fold this? I'm trying to fold this one more time. So yeah, obviously I disclosed everything as always. But because it did retail for so much, it still sold for $55. So I did lower this for the closet clear out sale. I think this was my first purchase from the sale. And I lowered it to $55, which someone accepted, or someone purchased it outright. So they did get the discounted shipping, which made my earnings $44. And I paid $6 for this at Goodwill. So my net profit was $38. I like the closet clear out sale because, so I lowered the price to $55, and that kind of incentivizes buyers to buy it outright, because if they buy it outright, they get the discounted shipping. But if they were to have offered, you know, $50 instead of just buying it outright, they wouldn't have gotten the discounted shipping. So it's kind of easier for them to just go ahead and buy it. And I think it kind of shows them what your lowest price is, especially if that's how you use it. You kind of lower it to your lowest price. So yeah, I'm happy with that sale. I think that was a good find at Goodwill. It definitely still has some life left, so I hope she enjoys it. Let me double check this label just because I feel like I got a little, yeah, that's right. I got a little out of order there. Okay. Next we have another pair of shoes. These are Banana Republic heels. They have like an ankle strap. These are really pretty, and they have like a dyed calf hair leopard toe area. Once again, I grabbed these from my outlet. So they were $2, which was an awesome deal. I don't know, I probably wouldn't have picked these up at Goodwill. My Goodwill charges like $10 for shoes. Normally 7 to 10-ish, I would say. But at my local outlet, I will totally grab these. They were in great shape. I loved the leopard. That's been huge. And they're also constructed really nicely. The footbed is like very padded and comfortable feeling. So these sold, okay, so I lowered these also for the closet clear out sale to $25. I think I had them at like $35 or so. And someone did accept, making my earnings $20 and my net profit $18. So that's great. These are really pretty shoes. So you could dress those up or down. You could wear them to the office, or you could wear them on a date night. They're kind of flirty with the little ankle strap. Okay. Let's see. And I will add a list on the screen of the boxes that I use if you guys are interested. I do order them all free from USPS. I've talked about it before, but for anyone who is new to these Ship With Me videos, welcome, and I will show you guys the boxes I use. So next is a turtleneck sweater. This is new with tags, and the brand is Ruli, which I've sold a couple times in the past, and it's sold pretty well. I mean, not for like a huge dollar amount, but very consistently. This sweater, I kid you not, I think it has close to 60 likes, and I only uploaded it a couple weeks ago. So that's crazy. I don't have items that rack up 60 likes like that quickly at all. So that kind of tells you that there is a demand for this brand. It seems to be really popular. So I will definitely keep that in mind. And I did lower this sweater just because it did have so many likes. I figured that someone had to buy it if all these people were interested in it. I think I had it around $28, and I lowered it to $22, which someone did purchase it, making my earnings $17.60 and my net profit $15.60 on this. So that was great. Okay, next up we have another bundle. This is a 3-piece bundle. The first item is this blue marine sweater. This is a beautiful sweater. It's wool and cashmere, and then it has these floral lace inserts at the sleeves. And this was worn on the runway. This is like a $900 sweater. The only thing about this sweater though is there's not like a huge demand for this brand. It's one of those pieces that you just kind of have to wait for someone who appreciates the brand and style to come along, which I could have done. You know, I could have waited for this sweater to sell for like $200. But as I was saying, I did want to move some items out, and I had had this for a while. I did pick this up at my local outlet, so I only paid $2 for it. And the other two pieces in the bundle, first off we have this Parker 100% silk printed blouse, really pretty, as well as this mink pink chenille color block sweater. So I basically just gave her these two tops for free because my lowest price for the sweater was $75 because that's what I lowered it to for closet clear out. But I'm gonna wrap these individually. It got kind of complicated. She was like bundling and taking stuff out of the bundle and then offering. There was a lot of like offering and bundling going on. So in the end, basically, I just didn't want to take less than $75 for the sweater. I didn't care too much about the mink pink sweater and this Parker blouse, mainly because I got the mink pink at the bins and I got the Parker top at the outlet center, the $2 outlet center, and also the sweater. I like to do that with like my bins finds, just you know, use them as ways to elevate a sale, because you know, they really don't cost me much at all, and they are you know, worth something to someone else. So it's kind of a win-win in my book. So yeah, that's kind of my rationale for that. And like I said, so she ended up offering me $73 at the end, which I just accepted. I wasn't going to, you know, go back and forth for $2. And so my earnings for the bundle were $58.40. I paid $5 for everything, making my net profit $53.40 on this bundle, which I'm happy with. Like I said, I probably, you know, could have done better on the sweater, but honestly, sometimes you just have to keep things moving. When I have a sale, like during closet clear out, I like to move a lot of items and just keep the ball rolling, basically. So I'm happy with the sale, and I hope she enjoys it. I actually think she's a viewer, so thank you so much for shopping with me and bundling with me. I hope you enjoy your items. And I'm going to add a couple of these onto the ends. I've mentioned it before, the adhesive on these boxes is very strong, but sometimes I just like to, you know, be extra careful if it's like a larger bundle. Okay. Next, we have a Vince cashmere hoodie, 100% cashmere. This is one of their newer tags by Vince, size extra small. And this is the same kind of thing. I could have waited, you know, 6 months and probably gotten closer to 100 for it. But kind of exactly what I was saying, just kind of wanted to keep the ball rolling. I did price drop this for closet clear out. I had it at like $125. I had it pretty high, and I price dropped it to $75. And about 6 hours or so later, I received an offer of $55. And at first I was thinking, no, I'm not going to take it, but I did a search of Vince cashmere hoodie on Poshmark, and I went to the solds, and the last several hoodies that were exactly like this, 100% cashmere, had sold for around that $50 mark. Some had even sold for less. So, you know, the resale market, things change every day. I was thinking that, you know, Vince cashmere hoodies were constantly commanding closer to $100, but it looked like, from my quick search of comps, that maybe the resale value on Poshmark has decreased recently. So you kind of need to, you know, keep up with the times and don't get stuck on, you know, I haven't sold a Vince cashmere piece in a while, so you just kind of have to stay updated is basically what I'm saying. So I sold this for $55. My earnings were $44. I paid $2 for this, so my net profit was $42. So that was still a great return on that hoodie. I'm definitely happy with that sale. Next we have an LF graphic t-shirt. This is from the store. Okay, so this is from the store LF, and the brand on the t-shirt is First of a Kind. First is spelled with a U. And they like redo a lot of older pieces and make them really cool looking. So this was basically a t-shirt from like the 80s. It is a single stitch t-shirt, which just is kind of a dead giveaway that it's an older piece. And they reworked it to have a lace up the front. So that was kind of neat. It says Music City. I wonder if, yeah, looks like they're from Tennessee. Is that what Music City is? I know this. Why can't I think of this? This is gonna kill me. Oh, Nashville, obviously. Anyways, so yeah, LF does some really cool stuff with their pieces that they create and recreate. And this, I did price drop it to like $22, I think. I received an offer of $19, which I accepted. My earnings were $15.20, making my net profit $13.20. I hope you guys can see me. It looks like I'm kind of dark. I need to get some blinds for this window. I don't know why I don't have any up yet. It's been a while since we have remodeled up here. Okay, next we have a graphic sweater from Anthropologie. This is super cute. I got this from the ThredUp outlet. I paid about $5 for it. It's a size small. I actually got 2 of these. I already sold the first one. That one sold for $28. This one sold for $25. I believe this is just an outright offer because I didn't lower this one for closet clear out because it was a newer piece. I don't usually lower my newer pieces. And so someone just sent me an offer of $25. I think I had this listed at like $32 or so. So I thought that was a fair offer. I did accept. My earnings were $20, and my net profit was right around $15. So I'm happy with that. I've said it before, but if I can source from home and make a return of like $10 to $20 for each item, I'm very happy with that. Okay, next we have another bundle. It's a 3-piece bundle, and I'm going to use another one of my big boxes. First off, we have this cardigan. Should I set this? Okay, let me set this over here. That's next. So first off, we have this really nice cardigan. It's by the brand Ceta Mert, and it's like an alpaca blend. It's very luxurious feeling, and I love the colors. It's like cobalt and brown. And I actually also ordered this from ThredUp's online outlet. I was filtering the alpaca, or not alpaca, wool, the wool filter on the ThredUp outlet, and I found that. I was really surprised to find that because that brand has a very high retail price. It's called Ceta Mert, S-I-T-A space M-U-R-T. There went my label. And so yeah, I was really happy to find that. I think I only paid, let me see, I think I only paid like $5 for it or so, maybe $7. It might have been $7. Oh, and this I also got from ThredUp's outlet. It is a Madewell rabbit hair cashmere blend blanket scarf. So that was exciting. It was actually listed under 1937 accessories. which that's basically just the accessories line for Madewell. And so yeah, those were two really good pickups from the ThredUp outlet. You know what? I don't think... Okay, so our last item in this bundle are these Fry boots. They're like a distressed riding boot, and they're not going to fit in this box. So I'm going to wrap this bundle off camera. And she had these three in a bundle. I think I sent her an offer of like 105 or so, which she countered to 90, and I accepted. My earnings were 72. I paid about 16 for these, and that makes my net profit $56. So I'm just going to set this here for now, and I will package that when I'm done with these, the rest of these. Okay, so next we have a pair of Lululemon shorts. I grabbed these at the bins, so this will be a great return. They're super lightweight. These are called the Hottie Hot shorts in the 2.5 inseam. And like I said, they're so lightweight. I probably paid about $1 for them at the bins. This style of shorts from Lululemon, the Hottie Hot shorts, are very, very popular. People really like them. So keep your eye on the lookout for those. Someone sent me an offer of $30. I did lower these to $35 for closet clear out. I think I had them kind of high at like $40 or $50, just because the lavender color that these are is discontinued, and that kind of stuff matters for Lululemon people. And so I had them kind of high. I did lower them to $35 for closet clear out, and then I received an offer of $30, which I accepted, making my earnings 24, so I made right around 23-ish on those. Okay, that looks better. I added a covering to the window, so I hope that looks a little bit better. Okay, so our next sale is this Lulu's green velvet mini dress. And I got this a couple months ago, or I listed it a couple months ago, and I figured that it would probably sell around the holidays just because it is green velvet, and it sold in December. I did price drop this from like 32-ish down to 25, and someone did purchase it outright, making my earnings $20 and my net profit $18. I like picking up Lulu's, especially if it's a piece like this, like more of a formal item. They seem to do really well. If this was not velvet, I probably wouldn't have picked it up, just because that would make it a little bit more plain. So it has to have like kind of a lot going for it. But I would say Lulu's is definitely a pretty good bread and butter brand. Okay, next we have an Eileen Fisher cardigan. This is a size large, and it's really pretty. I think it's 100% wool. No, it is 65% merino wool, and it has this metallic thread throughout, so I thought it would be really pretty to kind of like make your look a little bit more formal with that metallic thread. And it was in really good condition, size large. I really don't pick up extra small or small from Eileen Fisher these days. It has to be large to plus size, and mediums, I will, if it has a whole lot going for it, I will pick up a medium piece. I mean, if it's a super current, like 100% cashmere sweater that's in excellent condition, of course I would pick it up in like an extra small or a small. But, you know, that's kind of an outlier because you really just don't find 100% cashmere Eileen Fisher sweaters often. So, you know, it kind of goes back to that whole every piece is different. Reselling is such a case-by-case thing. You really just can't make a blanket statement. So next, okay, so this is, I actually listed this a couple nights ago and it sold the same day, which I was really excited about. I've never heard of the brand before. It just says Vintage Concept, but I picked it up because it's 70% wool and it was made in Italy, and also for the style. So how cute is this? It's like, I did put art to wear in the title, which that's a good kind of keywords that people search for, art to wear. And yeah, it sold the same day, so I was really excited about that. This was one of those, you know, like kind of up in the air pieces, just because I didn't know the brand. But I think the style and the material definitely carried it. So that's exciting. I listed it for $28, and like I said, full price sale, which was great. So my earnings were $22.40, making my net profit $20.40. So that's my favorite kind of thing to do, honestly, as a reseller, is pick up pieces like this and see how they do. Because, you know, I was kind of guessing with this when I picked it up. Like, I think the style is cool. I think someone would like that. I think the, you know, material is enough to kind of elevate the piece past the brand. And, you know, this kind of supports the fact that it sold so quickly, just kind of reinforces those thoughts. So it's kind of, reselling is constantly like a guess and check kind of thing. So yeah, it's almost like a game, honestly. So yeah, I was excited about that sale. And then we have a Free People jacket. This is so cool. It's like this orangey pumpkin color and has ruffles in the back, and then lace up sleeves. It has a lot going for it. This is a size medium. It is a little bit more of a dated Free People piece. Like, this is definitely not current. However, the whole like jacket kind of military style pieces still sell really well for me. The last military Free People jacket that I sold for around, I think it was $65. So that was really great. That kind of made me want to pick this up. However, I did find this at my local outlet. It was only $2, so there was no way I was leaving this behind. I got an offer of $30, which I accepted, making my earnings $24 and my net profit $22. Alright, so next we have, this is a sweater by Coldwater Creek, and once again, I just listed this the other night. It sold the next day, which I was kind of surprised by. I really don't sell, or I don't pick up Coldwater Creek like ever, but I did grab this because it was a size 1X, and also because it was a mohair blend. Mohair, wool, and alpaca. So those are all great keywords. And like I said, the size. So yeah, I listed this for I think $28. I got an offer of $20, which I accepted, making my net profit $14. So if, you know, the brand isn't the highest kind of retail value, but the piece is an excellent size and an excellent fabric, I will totally pick it up. This also had that kind of Fair Isle print going on, which Fair Isle prints are huge for me in the cooler weather, so yeah, I was not going to leave that piece behind. And I think my camera is about to die, so the last piece that I'm going to do that I'm going to ship on camera will be this Banana Republic faux fur pullover jacket. It's really cool. It is from ThredUp as well. I paid around $7 for this. I'll just show you the last sale. I don't think I'm going to have enough battery to package all of it, but I'll try. It's $3.52. The post office closes at 4:30. So I'll just show you the pieces in the bundle, even if I don't get around to shipping it. First off is this Diane von Furstenberg silk jersey wrap dress. Next is an Eileen Fisher boiled wool vest. Chico's size large. It's like a layered leopard sweater top. These Anthropologie new with tags jogger pants. These are super cute. The sub brand is, it's called just Blank. Yeah, Blank London. These are a size large. And lastly, another piece I got off ThredUp's outlet. This adorable sweater. I absolutely love this. It's hand knitted and it has moths, like the insect moths, all over it. Really cute. Like hand knitted into like a design moth, hand knitted into the sweater. And so for that bundle, I sent her an offer of $105 with discounted shipping. She accepted, making my earnings $81.88. I paid $38 for all of those items. That's just from like buying it off of buying several items off of ThredUp, and a couple of those are more expensive. Like the DVF dress was like $10 at Goodwill. And so my net earnings were $43.88 for that bundle. So back to the Banana Republic funnel neck faux fur jacket pullover. This one is like a gem that I found on ThredUp's online outlet. I was just kind of browsing around and I saw it and I was like, that is so cool. And I only paid around $7 for this. I think it retailed for around $100, maybe more. So I have a piece of paper down lining the bottom already. I will add this piece and then add a thank you sticker on top of that. So there's the package when she opens it. And then I will just seal it up. So she actually sent me, the buyer actually sent me a comment and said that she would purchase it if I sent her an offer of $26 with discounted shipping. And that would have made my earnings $18 for this. And so I sent her an offer of $28 with discounted shipping, just $2 higher, because that would make my earnings $20.28. I thought that I should at least, you know, make back $20 from this just because it is such a nice piece, and you know, it's the current season for it. So my net profit on this came out to right around $13.28. Obviously I could have gotten a little bit higher for this, but I mean, like I've been mentioning, when I'm on a roll, I just like to keep things moving. And this has been sitting for a couple months. And also, you know, I like to give good deals. I think that's one of my favorite parts about reselling, is giving people good deals. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this ship with me video. Sorry it was kind of all over the place with the sun and just kind of getting a late start. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, y'all.